The Constitution of India, Preamble. We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic and political, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith and worship, equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. In our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact and give to ourselves this Constitution.
Hello my dear children, a warm welcome to all of you. How are you doing? In our last class, we learned apostrophe and S, right? Julia teacher taught you apostrophe and S, its usage. When do we use apostrophe and S? Whenever we have to show belonging, ownership. Okay, to show ownership, we use apostrophe and S. Today, we are going to learn about adjectives. Do you know what is an adjective? Adjectives are usually describing words. They describe about the nouns. What are nouns? Nouns can be name of a person, place, animal or thing. So let's learn adjectives. All of you take your studio page number 98. Prep activity, adjectives of comparison. Recall that describing words or adjectives help describe a noun, object, person, place or thing. So whenever we have to describe a noun, we use adjective. For example, Ananya is a beautiful girl. Ananya is the noun used here and adjective is beautiful. They tell us more about how a noun looks, sounds or feels like. Read figure 6 for the types and examples of adjectives. An example in each has been provided. Fill in another example for each. Type of adjective, example, use in sentence. So, to learn more about adjectives, we are given with a column. Let's look at it. Type of adjective. First type is describing shape. Example, circular, round. So, these are the two adjectives describing shape. What is it? Circular, round. Example is the tower is circular. The tower is circular. Have you seen a tower? Look, here's a tower. The tower is circular. The tower is circular. Tell me the noun being used here. Tower is the noun. Now what is describing our noun? Circular is describing about the noun. So circular is the adjective used here. Noun is tower and what is describing the tower? Circular. It is saying that the tower looks circular. So, adjective is circular. Did you understand what is an adjective? Whenever something describes the noun, it is called adjective. Here, circular is describing how the tower looks. So, it is an adjective. Now, let's see another example. Describing size. Tall, short. Now, tall and short are sizes. So, adjective describing size is tall and short. My mother is a tall woman. My mother It is mother. Mother is the noun. Because noun can be name of a person, place, thing or animal. Mother is the noun used here. And what is describing mother? Which word is describing mother? Tall. So this is the adjective. After seeing the word tall, we can understand that, we can picturize in our mind that mother looks tall or mother is tall. So tall is the adjective because this word tall tells us that mother is a tall woman. Okay. Now take page number 99. Here we have some more examples. Describing color. Black and yellow are the two colors given here. So these are the adjectives describing color. Nina is wearing a black dress. Nina is wearing a black dress. Now, Nina is wearing a dress. Okay. Dress is the noun. And what is describing the dress? Black. So this is the adjective. Why is black the adjective? Because this word is telling us that the color of the dress is black. So black is the adjective used here. Now next one, describing other features. Pretty, old. The flower is pretty. The flower is pretty. Pretty means beautiful. So the flower is beautiful. Which is the noun being used here? This flower. And what is describing about the flower? The word pretty. So pretty is the adjective used here. Understood? So whichever word describes about the noun is the adjective. Now next example in page number 99 itself. Recall that an adjective can be used in the middle of the sentence, before the noun or at the end. Adjective can be used in the middle of the sentence, also at the end of the sentence. Now describe the following characters from the drama, The Misadventure, in figure 7. Use at least 2 adjectives to describe each in complete sentences. Now, characters of our story, Misadventure, are given here. Tarun, Tamara, Uncle Ganesh, Inspector Ashok. You have to describe about them. Like, for example, Tamara. Tamara is a very beautiful girl. She is very thin. She is wearing a pink dress. After writing the sentences, you have to underline the adjectives. Okay, for example, Tamara is a beautiful girl. She is thin. She is wearing a pink dress. Now, beautiful is the adjective in the first sentence, and then she is thin. Okay, thin is the second adjective. Then third, she is wearing a pink dress. Pink is the next adjective. Likewise, you have to write for all the characters and underline the adjectives. Now moving on to page number 101. Observe these pictures. Pictures of Tarun and Inspector Ashok are given here. Who is taller, Inspector Ashok or Tarun? It's obvious that Inspector Ashok is taller. So, who is taller, Inspector Ashok or Tarun? Right, Inspector Ashok. Then, an adjective we may use to compare their height is, which adjective is used here to compare their height? It is tall. So, write tall here. In Look Deep 4.12, we compare two people based on their height. Here, height is the noun, and what is describing their height, tall or short, is the adjective. Adjectives can be used to compare one noun with another. For example, in Look Deep 4.12, we may say Inspector Ashok is taller than Tarun. Adjectives can be used to compare one noun with another. Adjectives can also be used to compare one noun with the other. For example, in Look Deep 4.12, we may say Inspector Ashok is taller than Tarun. Inspector Ashok is taller than Tarun. Inspector Ashok is taller than Tarun. We will never say Inspector Ashok is tall than Tarun. Since we are comparing two people, who are they? Inspector Ashok and Tarun. That's why we are using taller. We are adding ER with tall to show that we are comparing between the two people. Observe that we add ER to the original form of an adjective tall to compare the two people, nouns Inspector Ashok and Tarun. So as I said, we are using ER with the original adjective to compare between the two people. This form is called the comparative degree. Since we are comparing between the two people, it is called the comparative degree. What is it called? Comparative degree. Why we say it is a comparative degree? Because we are comparing between two people. If we were not comparing, if we are saying, for example, Inspector Ashok is a tall man, this time we are not using taller. Why? Because we are not comparing. We are only talking about Inspector Ashok. So, while talking about one person, we will only use the original form of the adjective, that is positive degree. Now that we are comparing between two people, we are using the comparative degree. The original form of an adjective is the positive degree. Here, example is tall. If we are not comparing, if we are saying Inspector Ashok is a tall man. Here we are only talking about Inspector Ashok. So we are not adding ER. I have only written tall. Why? Because I am not comparing Inspector Ashok with anybody here. So Inspector Ashok is the only person which is here in the sentence. So I will use the positive degree, that is tall. When I was comparing between two people, I used taller, I added ER to the original form of the adjective. So it became the comparative degree. Now when I am only talking about Inspector Ashok, I used the adjective tall. So it is the positive degree. This is positive degree. Now moving on to page number 102. To summarize, Tarun is a tall boy. That is positive degree because we are only talking about Tarun here. Now in the next example, Inspector Ashok is taller than Tarun. Comparative degree. Now Inspector Ashok is being compared with Tarun. This time we are using the comparative degree, that is taller. We are adding ER to the original form of the adjective. Observe that we usually use than along with the comparative degree of the adjective. Whenever we are comparing, did you notice that we use than? We use than after the adjective. Observe these pictures. Look deep 4.13. Who is the tallest? Tarun, Uncle Ganesh or Inspector Ashok? Discuss. Now here 3 people are given. Till now we saw 2 people. First we saw Tarun, then Tarun and Inspector Ashok. Now here 3 people are there. Tarun, Uncle Ganesh and Inspector Ashok. We have to find out who is the tallest. We will not say taller. We will always use taller when we are comparing between 2 people. That was Tarun and Inspector Ashok. Now, when we are comparing between 3 people, we will say tallest. Okay, here 3 people are there. Tarun, Uncle Ganesh and Inspector Ashok. Now since we are comparing between 3 people, we will use tallest, EST. Remember, whenever we are comparing between 2 people, we will use taller, ER at the end. And whenever we are comparing between 3 people, we will say tallest, we will add EST at the end. Okay? For example, biggest, shortest, tallest. When we compare 3 or more nouns, we use the superlative degree. Now this is the superlative degree because we are comparing between 3 people. Whenever there are 3 or more people, we will use EST at the end. We can say Tarun is a tall boy. Uncle Ganesh is taller than Tarun. Inspector Ashok is the tallest. Observe that we add EST to the original form of the adjective tall to form the superlative degree. Now, page number 103, there are some more examples. You have to fill it. Okay. Also, there are many activities for you to do in this chapter. You have to complete it in your studio. I hope you have understood everything about adjectives. Learn well. Watch the video again and again. Then you will understand it properly. Till we meet next time. Take care. Bye-bye.